Welcome back to MyView TV, the people's platform, the home of undiluted news, reviews, updates, and your daily dose of entertainment. Don't forget to hit the notification bell, leave us a comment, like, share, and subscribe.
I don't bring nobody forward in your cheer for me. Everything what you see up, my natural talent. Let me tell you something. You see, when you know what to please the audience with, it's simple.
My people, hope everybody know okay, hope everybody know alright. The Kingston Western Police Division has imposed a 48-hour curfew in section of Chenstown following the double murder in Arnett last Saturday. A whole line the one next man dead round the corner just the other night. I mean, have him name now. Remember, I showed one little video of the people them that band, they see them show little man at the jeep. Me can't tell you where him name now. Kevin Ebert, 43-year-old, was reportedly shot and killed while he was playing a game of domino in Mexico, a tough section in the often volatile inner city area. Yes, people. So Kevin dead, and before Kevin did dead, remember I said the mattress maker did dead. Yes, that are Diego Edwards and Carver Thomas, 49-year-old. Yeah, man, a whole heap of people are dead around there. So, but the time over on the news, because guess what? Drama don't got the quotas. I mean, not talk about the Klangsman trial. No. Me not talk about grandma will drop down. Let me tell you what go on Panda Inze right now. A 69-year-old woman collapsed at court on Tuesday, seconds after being fined $5,000 for breaching the Disaster Risk Management Act curfew order. All they patch trouble here, guy, they hear about 5,000 they drop down. Yes, man. Let me tell you what go on now, people. Beverly Isaac, a resident of Demon Town in West Kingston, was brought before senior parish judge Lorian Cole Montague at the Kingston and St. Andrew Parish Court for indecent exposure, disorderly conduct, and breaching the curfew order, for which he entered a not guilty plea and was fined. Former street sweeper Isaac was reported on the roadway during the nightly curfew hours when she got into a confrontation with cops and was subsequently charged. Yes, people. So here we now. Them go some and carry across to the court on Tuesday. You understand? And she could hardly even stand up on them things and say, yo, we suffer from only parting in the judge. And that's why me look so. Given Isaac's condition, her attorney, William Leslie, successfully argued that the disorderly conduct charge be dropped. Isaac then pleaded not guilty for indecent exposure. Charge said not guilty, Your Honor. So cut long story short now, people, because I have to go down at DCS go no update. The judge tell you what, just step by the not guilty plea and just play guilty. And guess what happened next, people? Boom! The case was dismissed. But after Isaac was dismissed, a clerk and a police officer assisted her out of the courtroom. But as she exited the door, the elderly woman, who had been observantly hardly been able to walk and violently shaking, collapsed. Yes, people. She collapsed and jumped right on the ground. It took approximately 20 minutes for Isaac to settle down to the point where she could be assisted home by a neighbor. Can I tell you something, people? If the judge they ever say, you know what, I am going to give you 3 years in prison, a dead body them that live out of that. Me I tell you the truth. Hold on there now, people. Me say me the one got this, yes. Hold on, because stay at the court just a little bit longer. A 51-year-old man yesterday blamed the devil for giving him impulse to steal. David Duffus pleaded guilty to simple larceny and breach of Disaster Risk Management Act. He was sentenced to 5 months imprisonment for larceny and ordered to pay a fine of $80,000 or serve 6 months imprisonment for breaching the curfew. Yes, he put at about 2:15 a.m. on the morning of December. Duffus was held along the roadway in Kingston 10 area after he was spotted with a pry tool from a motor car. Before he was sentenced, senior parish judge, guess who, people? Lorian Cole Montague gave him the opportunity to explain his action. Me just beg some leniency, Your Honor. That's all me I beg you. To be honest, you know, Your Honor, it coming like and the devil just tell me to go take your wheel. Yes, people, that is what he said. When asked by the judge why he listened to the particular voice, Duffer said, lead you astray sometime, Your Honor. God no. So well on there. Tell me when him don't lead you astray. I'm a tough fuck. Here we do right now. Since him lead you astray, make him lead around there and tell exactly what to do with around there, alright? Anyway now, people, we're going to this yes. We're going right down to correctional service. Before we go to Supreme Court, we're going to correctional service right now. The days when you could get the teacher them for work for little and no more, them now do it no more. Them a pack them bag and go overseas. You understand? The education of children in juvenile facilities is in a precarious position as the Department of Correctional Service struggle to hire teachers and to get students certified. One question me want to ask you now. Them they tell us say them want to learn. No for them round they don't want to learn. The challenge were highlighted during Wednesday sitting of the Human Resource and Social Development Committee of Parliament. Commissioner of Correction, Lieutenant Colonel Gary Rowe. Yes, I want to listen to him right now.
What we have found within the DCS is that the wider qualification of teachers now graduating speaks to a BSc level, but our pay scale has not changed. So where we have a high attrition rate among our teachers, vacant posts remain unfilled for quite a long time. In fact, between 2018 and 2019, 16 teachers resigned. We have 48 teaching posts, 18 are filled, 30 are vacant. We may have a space that within the DCS we say this is the carpentry shop, but do we have the lathe, do we have the turner, do we have the joiner, do we have the saw, the equipment? Those are some of the realities we face, that to get certification, we need to be in a recognized, properly tooled shop to then say we can exercise the qualifications and the practice required. Separate apart from school, out there in the civilian world, the space that our teachers have to work within the DCS, we believe some additional consideration should be made as an incentive to encourage the right qualification to come and interact with our wards.
Hey man, we're not 2022 and have one salary scale from 1940 and still want to pay the teacher them at that rate? No, sir. Anyhow, and I want to listen to me good. Right now. Anyhow, no show the teacher them the money, the teacher them stay. But the teacher them now work for little or nothing. Gone are those days. You understand? The teacher them have bills to pay too. And anyhow, no stop because look at thief in front them, thief the money and push at them pocket. Only can say that same money with them a thief and give teacher them. Right now, the Supreme Court the gun now because one little recording play me I tell you no. People. Wagwan people, hope everybody doing okay, hope everybody doing alright. People remember when them say after a storm, there must be a calm. Me say COVID come and go so boom, Chris Gale, let me kick back them can licky ball for 6 and licky country for 6 and now, me see the country a bounce back. Yes people, me see the country a bounce back. So me I go talk to Dr. Delroy Frey and Michael Bent, make them give one little update.
I'll start with the Corn Regional Hospital. Currently, we have 4 doctors off, 5 nursing staff, and we have 25 positive COVID patients. At the Noel Hobbs Hospital, there are no doctors off, 4 nursing staff, they have 7, 5 positive with 2 suspect patients. At the Savlamar Hospital, there are 3 staff off. I didn't get the breakdown for nurses and doctors, and they have 21 positive COVID patients. Because we are aware that because of the COVID, the patients who were on the elective list were compromised to some degree in terms of delay in their operation. Our emphasis now will be looking at how we can move the elective cases at a faster rate, and this is what the emphasis is going to be on now, provided we don't get another surge, of course. Because I know that just up to yesterday, one of our nurse anesthetists, has left for the so-called greener pastures. So that will impact the service a great deal because our highly skilled and specialized nurses are migrating. That's what we are seeing.
You don't want those persons to miss their appointments and then end up in the hospital as admitted patient in deteriorating conditions. Based on the level of occupancy that we have and importantly the number of staff who are now back at work, because we had a significant number of our staff members who are down with the COVID. Right now we just have about 12 staff members who are out throughout all the hospitals, the 5 hospitals. So we are able to offer normal services. Although we have the decline in the COVID numbers, the hospitalization for other cases are fairly high, not burdensome, but they are climbing about. So we are in from occupancy level from 50 to I have about 90% in some facilities.